Hi everyone, I'm Joanna Odom, and this is going to be my gel for exercise leadership. So for my class, I'm going to be teaching a circuit type of training. So for my population, we're doing a low to moderate intensity because it is for the metabolic syndrome population, and that kind of just encompasses people who are obese or people who have type 2 diabetes, and those just kind of affect high blood pressure, high blood sugar levels, and excess abdominal area, waist area fat. So kind of some of my goals for this would be just to teach you guys a few new exercises and movements and show proper form with that. I also want to teach you how to understand heart rate intensity and how to check for it yourself, and then how to calculate it. So I'll talk about that really quickly. And then I want to increase fitness level and lower body fat percentage as a result of doing this over time. Obviously, doing this one time is not going to do that, and that also has to do with diet, but this can help speed things along. And so for the benefits for learning new exercises would be just to understand and know better form. And then over time, I want y'all to be able to increase intensity, or this population to increase intensity and become more in tune with their body. Also, I just want to, over time, be able to go from low, if they're starting out low, to be able to go up to moderate, and if you're at moderate, maybe go up to vigorous intensity over time, because that will be more effective at lowering body fat percent. And that is kind of like my main goal for this whole thing, but also improving cardiorespiratory fitness is also a goal for this. So real quick, what I would like everyone to do is, I'm sure all of you know how to calculate your max heart rate. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your age, you're going to take 220, and you're going to subtract your age. So I'm 22. So mine is 198. And so for this population, we're going to keep it, we're going to keep the intensity at about 60% of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply that by 0.6. Oops. Okay. So 198 times 0.6. And that's about 118 beats per minute. So that's kind of the intensity. I don't have an Apple Watch or anything like that. So that's why I said I wanted to teach y'all how to check for it yourself. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your two fingers here, and you're going to find your radial pulse, and you are going to listen for thumps, and you're going to count for 10 seconds. You're going to count your beats, and then you're going to multiply that by 6. So okay, so mine was about like 70 beats, but I'm talking, so it was probably, that's my resting. So if you are exercising, you can pause. You can do that method. You can check it yourself. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into the warm-up and explaining what we're going to do. So the warm-up, we're going to do some arm circles, some forward lunges with rotation, and I'll show and demonstrate all of this, air squats, and Frankensteins. All of these are very basic, and we're just going to do them twice, 30 seconds each. And then for the main portion of the workout, so we're going to be doing a circuit-based training. So what that means to me is that we're doing a couple of exercises. Like we're going to start with one, do that for about 30 seconds. Then you're going to jump right into the next one, then jump right into the next one, and jump right into the next one. So we're going to do 4 exercises, and we're going to, once we're done with the 4, that'll be round 1. We're going to do 6 rounds, so it's going to be a total of 12 minutes total, but we're going to take breaks after each round. So, and it's going to be low to moderate intensity. So the, excuse my dogs if they start barking. So the exercises we're going to be doing are jumping jacks, bicep curls, shoulder taps, standing lunges, and that'll be it. And I'll show all those. And then we're going to do a cool down, and I guess I can get into that later. I'll talk about, well, we're going to do cobra pose, cat cow, child's pose, and hamstring stretch and bar stretch, and all those will be just 30 seconds. It's going to be just very basic. We'll just keep it the same for all of that. Am I missing anything? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to just use my phone and I'm going to set an interval timer. So I have this app. I don't know if you can see. But it does work for 30 seconds and then it'll just send you into the next round of it. But just for the warm-up, we'll get started and just do 2 sets of everything. Okay, let's see if I can. Don't know how well this is gonna work. Okay. So, you can't even see my whole body. All right, try this again. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna start out with is we're just gonna do 30 seconds forward of arm circles. Start out small, and we'll start to get bigger. Okay, about 15 seconds left. So now we'll really start to get bigger and bring your shoulders kind of forward with it. A little bit faster. Okay, that's 30 seconds. Okay, now we'll do backwards. Okay. Starting out small again. Okay. Kind of wish I had music to this, but it is what it is. Make sure you're getting that total shoulder movement. Get it nice and loose. Okay. So next, I want to show y'all the forward lunge with trunk rotation. So that's just going to be coming down into a lunge and twisting. Whoop. And then you'll do it on this side. You'll go like this. All right, so let me set a timer. I'm actually going to do it to this side. Okay. Okay. And if you want to, you can kind of get a stretch with it. Go like this. Go that way. These are very basic, but if this is too much, you can do just a lunge. Okay. Breathe for a second. Make sure you're getting deep breaths. Okay. Let's go again. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of start to lift my knee off when I get to the bottom of that. That's kind of more a progression. Okay. Next, we're just gonna do some air squats. So with this, make sure that your feet are just shoulder width apart, and I don't want your knees kind of caving in like this. Just go down. I got super long legs, so this is hard to do this. Okay. Put your arms out in front of you. Okay. And if this is too hard, you can't just go sit on a bed like this or on a chair. Okay. We'll do that one more time. Make sure you're getting it nice and deep, if you can. So the warm-up is good because it's good to just get your whole body nice and loosened up, get the blood flowing. All right, and the last thing we're gonna do is just Frankenstein's. So if you've ever done these before, probably most of you have, it's just this. For a regression, sorry, you can't see me, you can just kind of lift your knee. All right, we'll do this for, I'm just gonna do 1 minute for this. Actually, we'll just do like 45 seconds. Okay, so just like this. If you have any balance problems, be careful with this one. Should feel that stretch in your hamstring. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so that was the warm-up. Okay. So everyone knows how to do jumping jacks. Those are very basic. We're not going to do any modifications for that. I mean, you can slow them down or speed them up if you want. We're going to do 30 seconds on for each thing, like I said earlier. And then for bicep curls, I will do a modification for that. So I just have these little bottles. You can just use these as the weight, or if it's too much, you can just do this. You could also just use weights. Okay. So jumping jacks, bicep curls, shoulder taps. This one I'm going to need to demonstrate. Okay. So for this one, you're kind of in a plank position and you're just tapping. This one's kind of difficult. So if you can't do that, knees on the floor. Honestly, I'm probably going to have to do it knees on the floor. Okay. So that's a regression, but okay. And then the last one is going to be just standing lunges. So just knee touches, up. Just like that. So this should be low to moderate intensity. I'm out of breath because I'm talking. And let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the first round. Like I said, we're going to do 6 rounds of this. So we're just going to keep going until these 4 exercises have been completed, and that'll be round 1. Okay. All right, let me make sure my camera's good. Wish y'all could see more. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, I'm doing jumping jacks. Y'all cannot even see me, but if you need to, just slow it down. And just slow it down. Excuse my dogs. Okay. Next, bicep curls. Slow and controlled. Make sure you're breathing good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Shoulder taps. This one's definitely a core burner as well as a shoulder burner. Like I said, drop down to your knees if you need to. Okay. Lunges. It's the last one, so we'll take a break after this. Okay. That was round 1. Just kind of breathe for a second. All right. Now, if you need to, you can pause the video, take longer, but I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to start same thing over again, jumping jacks first. Okay. Okay. Next one, bicep curls. "15 seconds left of this one. Then it's shoulder taps. It's really hard to work out without music. Okay. Two, one. Okay, now into lunges. If you need to, you can hold on to something like the bed or a chair. All right. And the reason we do low to moderate intensity for this population is because they're at higher risk for heart attacks and heart disease and things like that. So you got to kind of start out slow and then progress. Why did I put 6 rounds of this? This is actually harder than I thought. Okay. All right. Like I said, you can pause if you need to, but I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. Okay. Make sure you're breathing good. 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay, bicep curls. All right. Now into shoulder taps. I'm going to drop down to my knees for this one. Ten. All right, lunges. Excuse my dogs. They're very nice. They just don't like when people walk by our house. Alright. That was round 3. Whew. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to catch my breath. Okay. Honestly breaking a sweat right now. Okay. Let's do it again. 3 more. Okay. Oh. 5 seconds. All right, bicep curls. I should have moved the camera. Five more seconds. Okay. Shoulder taps. The reason I picked these exercises is because I wanted to get a total body workout. So we got some upper body, some core, and some lower body. All right, lunges. Five more seconds. Okay. All right. Go ahead and start again, just in the interest of time. Four, three, two. I think the jumping jacks are the hardest part. Definitely gets your heart rate up. If all y'all can hear me breathing, I'm sorry. Okay. Two, one. Lunges. After this, we only have one more, then we got the cool down. All right, let's go ahead and start again. You should probably be taking much longer rest breaks than me. Okay. $15. 15 seconds left. It's the last one. Just gotta get through this and then do the cool down. Okay. Lunges, last thing. Whew. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're done with that. So now, the cool down. So for this, like I said, we're going to do cobra pose, cat cow, child's pose, hamstring stretch, and a bar stretch. So I'll demonstrate all of those. So for cobra pose, you're going to have the body on the ground. You're just going to take your arms kind of just outside your shoulders. Just press up. And you're just going to hold that pose. Or you can do reps. And to make it easier, you can put your arms underneath you and just kind of press up and hold like this. Okay? Cat cow. It's like this. Spine's neutral. Then head back, tilting your spine down. And then under. And then child's pose. It's just like this. We'll just sit here. Then for the hamstring stretch, knees flat, reach down as far as you can. Make sure you're breathing through all of this. Okay? And then for the bar stretch, just going to have you find an elevated area. You're just going to kind of stretch your back like this. Okay, so we're going to do each thing for 30 seconds, starting with the cobra. I'm just going to do kind of in the middle. So I'm just going to do it like this, down. We've got about 5 seconds left. Okay. Now we're going to do the cat cow. Okay. Now we're going to do child's pose. Sit back on your legs and your feet. Stretch. You can rest your head on the mat. Okay. Now hamstring stretch. You can do this also standing. Okay. Okay. Last but not least, find a better way for you to see this. So this, you're just gonna kind of have your thumbs up, and then you're just gonna kind of lean into it. Got 14 seconds left. It's key to have your thumbs up when you're doing this one. All right. Well, that was my gel video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something and I hope you enjoyed it. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.